one shine a little brighter this summer.
Get 0% APR for 72 months on the Tucson or Santa Fe. Or get $3,250 bonus cash on the Santa Fe. Only at your Utah Hyundai dealer.
For 35 years, Bathfitter makes it easy to remodel your bath or shower.
Hi, I'm Bill Booman.
And I'm Rick Booman from Bathfitter. From your free in-home consultation to your installation, we're with you every step of the way, all backed by our lifetime warranty.
Bathfitter's exclusive seamless wall surround gives you the look of tile, slate, or marble. You'll love the result.
Save time and money with Bathfitter.
From Logan to St. George, we serve all of Utah. Call now and receive up to $450 off or 18 months no interest. It's better with Bathfitter.
The best mornings begin with a magnificent breakfast. Like 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for $4 with any size premium roast coffee or a soft drink for just $1 more. The best mornings begin at McDonald's.
Today on DTU, a new store hits Park City's Main Street. See the business that's committed to supporting local artists. And it's an ABC4 favorite. We step into the kitchen of Mai Tai for lunch. Then it's a summer staple, caprese with a peachy twist. You'll get the recipe. It all starts live right now on Good Things Utah.
Good Things Utah. Good things, good.
And good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into Good Things Utah on this Wednesday morning. And that was a different voice.
Yeah, it wasn't Brian.
From our announcer chair.
He's been replaced today.
Nick Markosian, owner of Markosian Auto. We do interviews with Nick about his car dealerships. But Nick, I didn't know you were interested in broadcasting.
Spoke to the managers probably a couple years ago about coming on the show, and here's my shot. Brian had the day off, so I got my shot.
We're happy to have you, Nick. Nick, I say so far so good. You sound wonderful over there.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So Nick is not just interested in broadcasting, but also mildly interested in biking. Is that understating it?
That might be a bit of an understatement. You'll see coming up. I'm a little obsessed with it.
He brought all of his bikes.
Like an intro to road biking. No, so if you want to know more about it, he's going to teach us all about road biking in a little bit and stick with us the whole show. So Nick, thank you so much. And there is breaking news, a lot going on the show today, everybody. A plane delivering 500,000 masks for Utah teachers and Utah kids for this fall is set to land at 9:30 at Salt Lake International Airport. So, I mean, you know how those go. It could land at any time. Governor Herbert, today is the day he does that briefing on the state of COVID-19 in our community, and instead he's going to be talking about those masks and the teachers and who those are for, and he's going to talk about that big delivery. So if that happens and when it happens, we will take you directly to it. So we're thinking about 9:30, but the plane could land at 9:15.
I love it though, teachers protected in the fall. I think that is a great thing, so it's exciting. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so with all the COVID talk, and we've talked over and over about the anxiety we feel, but I liked this article because it focused on kids and how we as parents can help them understand it better and be less anxious. And 4 ways parents can do this. I love how this expert said a little bit of worry, or maybe even more than a little bit of worry, is okay. Molly Gardner, she's a pediatric psychologist at Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus. So one of the ways, she says, is to find out what your kids know, because there is a lot of misinformation out there. So when they say something, you can correct them, or you can find out where is their source. You can say, Bob or Jane, where did you get this source? Do you think it's accurate? And you can tell them and guide them.
I have 2 words, Snapchat. Right? I mean, for so many kids, if they're over the age of, 8, 9, 10, that's where they're looking for their information. And you're right, some of it is correct, and a lot of
it's not correct. Okay, number 2, figure out what your children need to feel safe. And I like this because if your children are focused on sports and that's a loss to them, or their kids love friends and they're missing that, then maybe you can help them along in that particular focused area.
I think if your kids are home this morning too, and once we see the governor and that plane arrive with the masks, start talking about them wearing them this fall. Because that is a conversation we've had at my house a couple times. Mom, I can't wear that all through school. Am I going to be required? Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably. So maybe get them excited about that with the plane coming in today.
So figuring out what your child needs to feel safe is important. Number 3, focus on what we can control. And it is wearing that mask. It is washing your hands. It is knowing the social distancing. Those are things we can control, right?
I like that.
And then lastly, give them skills to cope. These are not just for coronavirus, but in life in general. Keep a list on the refrigerator, maybe. Find out things that makes them happy. Well, is it exercise, drinking water, watching a favorite YouTube video, chatting with friends?
What you can do instead of what you can't do, right? So many can'ts right now.
Yeah, focus on the positive. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, well, there's something that you will not be doing in elevators coming up pretty soon.
I mean, riding in them?
Well,
standing by someone?
Well, some people, I mean, think about places like New York where, I mean, if you live in a high rise or your office is up there, you have to ride an elevator. So the CDC is doing some recommendations, and one of them is to not speak in the elevator because even if you're wearing a mask, you know, some things can get out. So they're saying that you should be standing diagonally. Of course, they're trying to limit the number of people that are going into the elevators at one time, but they're planning on putting signs out that say please don't speak in the elevator. I
think elevator etiquette's so interesting anyway. Do you walk in and go to the back, the front, the numbers, the set? Where do you head?
I'm absolutely an elevator talker. Like, I would totally talk to somebody in the elevator.
My neighbor is from Thailand, and he says everyone there has to pick a corner. And they stand in that corner, and then they just face the corner, and they don't talk.
Right.
Oh, you face the corner?
You face the corner.
You feel like you're in timeout.
How do I know when my number's up?
I don't know. Like, I remember when my sister and I were little in church, and my parents said, don't talk. Like,
you can't be told
I started giggling.
No.
I can't. It's so I feel like it's gonna be really hard.
Big signs up that says "Don't talk."
I can see Reagan. Hi.
I'll go to my
like
corner.
I just
I know.
All right, up next, everybody on the show, we have to go to break. But this store, you're going to actually be talking about. You won't be able to help yourself. It's styles not only for you, but for your home. It's coming to Main Street.
And we're in the kitchen making peach caprese with lemon basil pesto. And game on, we're trying the newest trend in outdoor summer gaming. But first, here's a peek of what's coming up on the rest of the show, including Cycling 101, how to get started before you hop on your new bike.
It's the people and the places. It's the good living and the friendly faces. And you don't have to look too far, 'cause we're living right here where the good things are. Good things you talk. Good things, good things you talk. Where the good things are. Good things you talk. Where the good things are.
Shop the outlet inside RC Willey for clearance savings on closeouts and discontinued items, plus incredible savings on new furniture, including sofas for as little as $2.99.
Portions of this program include sponsored segments.
We closed our doors to keep you safe. Now, we open them with our pledge to continue to keep you safe. Whether it's curbside, delivery, or you're dining in with us, there's always a reason. The Utah Restaurant Association invites you to taste Utah. Let's eat out safely.
Get a newer car for a lower payment, guaranteed. Or you get $500 cash. Now at Strong Volkswagen. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. Even lifetime car washes, paint, dent, glass repair, and more. For life, no charge. And Strong Jettas from $13,900. $13,900. Or 6 months, no payments. 6 years, no interest. And your mortgage or rent paid for 2 months. Now at Strong Volkswagen. StrongVW.com.
What do you think this is?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Is it fat?
Are you struggling with stubborn, diet-resistant body fat?
I would love to lose this here.
In my hips.
Right here. I've always had a tummy problem.
What if you could actually remove the fat permanently? And in just one visit, introducing You by trusted Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently from your stomach, hips and thighs, and back.
I'm calling Sono Bello right away.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now. Plus, find out how you can get $250 off instantly. That's $250 off your stomach, back, even your thighs. Call 1-888-642-0261 or go to sonobello.com.
To give you your fashion fix on this Wednesday morning and tell you about a brand new place that has clothing that's easy and you could take it from day to evening. It's in Park City. You can also style your home, as you can see right in front of me. Catherine Quinlan is here with the Collective in Park City. We should also say that her co-owner, Kathy Pedersen, right over there. Kathy, hi to you. Give us a wave. Social distancing, all three of us today on the show. Just opening. In fact, you can shop right now. If you recognize Catherine, she's been on the show before, but you were with Jolie for how many years?
8 years.
8 years?
Yes.
And now have shut down Jolie to open the Collective.
The Collective in Park City.
Tell us about it.
Well, we really wanted to create a store and a gift online catalog that reflects the lifestyle that Kathy and I live, which we're calling a modern mountain lifestyle. And like you said, with the clothing, it's easy transition from day to evening. You take off your jean jacket and put on your high heels.
Catherine, new survey out today, new information coming in about how many retail stores are shuttering their doors across the country. 35%.
Right.
You are opening in the middle of a global pandemic.
Crazy, but not so crazy. Because one of the things that we found out is that by having our store online, we can give our same customer service that we would in the store to our customers, whether it's on phone, whether it's how we interact with them online. We do curbside. We'll ship to your home. So we're working all the creative angles of this pandemic, and I think it's making us stronger and better.
How can our viewers be modern mountain chic? What does that mean?
Again, I would say it's casual. It has a little bit of a Western flair. Here, showing the tie-dye influences. It's easy, pull-on pants, pull-on T-shirt, the jumpsuit with a little bit of a Western bandana. And a T-shirt underneath.
Well,
the
you
jean
styled
jacket.
me today, Catherine,
I did.
and I'm in this gorgeous dress, but I also love the jacket on top.
And what I want to say, another thing that we do is that we, want to also dress the working woman. And this is a great dress that you can wash and wear. You can wear it to work. You could wear it with flip-flops, wear it to the beach. You could wear it with sneakers and make it super casual, or dress it up.
I feel so comfy. It's so true. And if I take it off, it's a little summery too.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, so styling you, but also styling your home.
Styling a home, yes. And one of the things that we feel very strongly about is low to high price points, because we want to have our store be accessible and inviting to everybody. We also are committed to local Park City artists. We have Sam home beads that you use with baskets and things. I'm also wearing a local jeweler, Ron Bukovich. And then we also have the candles. That's a Park City artist. So we're super passionate about supporting the arts. And we also do our online gifting, where you can buy a box, customize what goes in the box. We have like the bee theme that is so important to us in Utah. We have the travel set that comes with our homemade mask, our hand sanitizer, and then just being environmental, super inexpensive, $45, the recyclable magazine, Love and Peace. We've been selling out of this. And this is also super unique. It's called a giving plate. And you fill it up with cookies or baked goods, wrap it up and put it on someone's doorstep. And it's just a really nice way of being social distance, but saying, I'm thinking about you and connecting. Totally.
Everything isn't it interesting? We need more love in our life, but that travel kit, how much it's changed over the last just 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
Now what goes in your travel kit is much different than it did before.
Yes.
I love everything. I like that we're panning through so you can see and peek and look at what you want. The grand opening is tomorrow, but if you don't want to go in, like you said, shop online right now.
Right, and the other thing that we did is we extended our grand opening from the 2nd to the 5th all day, so it's not like a specific number of hours, again, to respect being safe and following the guidelines to not have large gatherings.
Congratulations.
So, thank you so much.
I'm excited for you. All the information on your screen right now, everybody. You can find them on social media. They also have that website where you can shop. They're opening on Main Street. And Catherine, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. All right, Nick, up next, grab your lemons and your peaches. We're making a fruity dish in the kitchen. What else do we have?
Still to come on GTU. Hospitals are seeing a drop in patients who should be getting their yearly mammograms. Why the decrease and what hospitals are doing about it. Plus, ready to get into mountain biking? Mountain, gravel, e-bikes, and more. We're breaking down what bike is best for you.
Staying informed is key to keeping safe right now. Trust ABC4 News to be there for you throughout your day. Watch your favorite newscast live from any device right at your fingertips. We are ABC4 News, and we're there for you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Warden, board-certified plastic surgeon and host of The Doctors. If you've tried every fad diet and extreme workout and still struggle with stubborn body fat, then it's time you call Sono Bello. I've personally performed thousands of body fat removal procedures, and the results I've seen achieved by the highly skilled experts at Sono Bello are truly outstanding.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Eliminate fat on your stomach, thighs, and back. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. That's $250 off your stomach, back, even your thighs.
With Sono Bello, you can permanently remove stubborn fat and in just one visit.
Call 1-888-507-9935 or go to sonobello.com.
A lot has changed. Some say there's a new normal. At Check City, our new normal is lower title loan rates and faster approvals. So when you need cash, it's easier, quicker, and more affordable than ever.
Check City, when you need cash.
Car accident with a serious injury? Now, your attorney matters. Call Robert J. DeBryan Associates. Car accident and serious injury cases are all we do. Call or click today for a free case review. Now, your attorney matters. Robert J. DeBryan Associates.
Coming up on the next midday, the ballots are in, but it could take days to learn who won Utah's GOP nomination for governor. We'll update you on where the results stand from yesterday's election.
And Brian, I'm tracking increasing winds and a monsoonal flow in the next midday.
Tile for the Good Things Utah kitchen, provided by Floor and Decor.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, or just peachy. Two things we can say here in the kitchen today. Thank you so much, Chef Jen Martello, here to make this beautiful dish. You always make things pretty.
Yes, thank you. You think you eat with your eyes first? I love pretty food. Pretty food makes my heart sing.
Peaches in season right now?
They are. Summer is a good time to buy peaches. There's tons of them in the store. There's tons at farm stands. And there's also a ton at our local farmers markets.
Well, you were saying a quick tip between, you brought two different peaches.
I did.
And their tastes are different.
They are. So a yellow peach is more tart when it's not ripe. A white peach is always sweet, whether it's firm or ripe.
So when you go to the store, it's hard and firm, and it's a white peach, it's like, it's going to be sweet.
It's going to be sweet right away.
But the yellow peach, you're going to have to let it sit for a while if it's hard.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, how do we get started?
Okay, how do we get started? We have 3 cups of fresh basil leaves. You can grow basil in your garden. I bought the plants that you can store on your windowsill. And this is about a whole plant, 3 cups, or 3 large handfuls. So I'm going to put them in a food processor.
How do you measure when it comes to these leaves? I never know.
You try to pack a cup in. I'd like to think that a generous handful is about a cup.
Okay.
Unless you have really large hands, I think you're good.
Is there a way to like pull them? Do you cut them?
I cut them with kitchen shears.
Okay.
And then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of pine nuts, not roasted. You can get these at the grocery store or even a road stand, but those are shelled and those are a little more difficult.
Now, if you can't get pine nuts, can you substitute?
You can.
Okay.
You can use walnuts or any other kind of nut to make a pesto.
Okay.
And then I have 2 teaspoons of lemon zest and a tablespoon of lemon juice. This is really going to brighten it. And I'm going to pulse this a couple times to start to blend it together. And then we're going to slowly pour in avocado oil. This is a 1/2 cup of avocado oil. I used avocado oil instead of olive oil because I wanted to really bring out the lemon and the basil.
And also, it's a little lighter, right?
It's lighter.
Avocado? Yeah.
Yeah, it's lighter in flavor. It doesn't have the flavor. You can bake with it, you can cook with it, and you're just going to taste your ingredients. Olive oil is delicious, but you do get that overwhelming sense of olive oil. And here I have half a cup of Parmesan cheese that I'm going to put in, and then about 3 pinches of salt just to taste.
And then you're going to pulse that again.
And then I'm going to pulse it again for it to all come together.
I think this dish is so light, and if you are going to have a few people over, it looks so pretty. It's a nice summer dish.
And what's great about this dish is you can serve it on crostini, or you can serve it as a salad. So here we have our basil lemon pesto, all pureed and ready to go onto our platter.
Now, Chef, are you doing these catering? What's happening right now with your business?
So I cook at people's homes, and I love doing that. With time of COVID, not everybody wants you in your house, so I've been working on more recipes and developing stuff at home. So if you want to follow me on Instagram at Chef Jen Martello, I'll be posting a lot more recipes, and as soon as this COVID's over, I'd love to come to your home and cook for you.
Well, that's the good or the silver lining.
You're
having time to perfect these recipes, right?
To have kitchen play, yes.
Kitchen play. And you've got 2 little ones at home who are helping out and eating all the good food.
They are. They're such good helpers. So then here's my pesto. I'm going to put it on the bottom instead of drizzling it on the top because I just want it to be so pretty. So I just do a long line of that. And then it's just like a caprese salad that you would do with tomatoes. So tomatoes are a fruit, peaches are a fruit. I thought, why not add the 2 together and just make it really light and bright for summer?
Your plating is so pretty.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to taste, right?
Yes, please do.
Okay, I'm gonna do the sweet peach with the pesto. This is fun. Okay.
And it's just so bright and light.
The pesto is so tasty.
Yes, the pesto, it blows my mind. Like just having no garlic in it, so you know what, you can talk to your friends later.
Yummy, yummy. Chef Martello, follow her on Instagram. She always has the best, prettiest recipes. She's at Chef Jen Martello with 2 N's, and also on the web. We're gonna have a link on our website for the recipe, abc4.com/GTU. Thank you so much. Coming up next, changes during COVID-19. What to expect the next time you go in for a mammogram.
And still ahead on GTU, biking is all the rage right now, and we're breaking down the best bike for your style. Plus, a loyal fan base, a fresh cuisine. We take you into the kitchen of Mai Tai for a few favorites. Keep it right here, folks. GTU returns live after this.
Gatehouse #1, Utah County's premier custom furniture and interior design firm. Come browse our 10,000 square foot showroom or create your own pieces with help from our talented staff of designers. Gatehouse #1, furniture and set design provider to Good Things Utah. GatehouseStyle.com.
Heard about the Whipple Service Champions no-contact service call? Our technicians are certified contactless technicians who wear gloves, masks, ice shields, and sanitize trucks, tools, and iPads before every call. You don't need to hand over your credit card or borrow a pen. Pictures and videos for the diagnosis are sent and approved by text or email. You pay online and a thumbs up is good enough. Call Whipple Service Champions for $150 off any home repair of $350 or more. 801-444-FAST.
Get a newer car for a lower payment, guaranteed. Or you get $500 cash. Now at Strong Volkswagen. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. Even lifetime car washes, paint, dent, glass repair, and more for life, no charge. And Strong Jettas from $13,900. $13,900. Or 6 months, no payments. 6 years, no interest. And your mortgage or rent paid for 2 months. Now at Strong Volkswagen. StrongVW.com.
For 35 years, Bathfitter makes it easy to remodel your bath or shower.
Hi, I'm Bill Booman.
And I'm Rick Booman from Bathfitter. From your free in-home consultation to your installation, we're with you every step of the way, all backed by our lifetime warranty.
Bathfitter's exclusive seamless wall surround gives you the look of tile, slate, or marble. You'll love the result.
Save time and money with Bathfitter.
From Logan to St. George, we serve all of Utah. Call now and receive up to $450 off or 18 months no interest. It's better with Bathfitter.
We aren't Cool Sculpting. We're Bell Medical. Cool Sculpting can't guarantee a minimum of 2 to 5 inches of fat loss after just 1 visit. Bell can. Unlike Bell Medical, they don't have to use board-certified physicians. The results aren't immediate, and heck, Cool Sculpting results aren't even guaranteed. Cool Sculpting isn't cool. anymore. Check out the real future of aesthetic medicine at a Bell Medical Clinic near you.
Flooring for the Good Things Utah set provided by Floor & Decor.
Our necessary medical appointments all look a bit different during the pandemic. That includes our mammograms, but Dr. Jennifer Tittenser from Timpanogos Regional Hospital joins me to talk about what to expect. I'm so glad you're on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Nisha and I were just talking about making appointments for mammograms this year. I know a lot of women are not coming in because they don't want to deal with anything with the pandemic, and that's dangerous.
Definitely. We want to try to find cancers before they present as a lump in the breast or maybe even a big obstructing lesion in the colon.
Well, I've known women that have had a tiny little lump and within a couple of months, it has grown and become absolutely dangerous.
Yep, timing is critical. And if we can find these tumors before they've spread other places, oftentimes we can offer less invasive surgery. Occasionally people can avoid other things like chemo and radiation, and their long-term outcomes and cure rates are much better.
Well, that's why it's important not to delay, right? We're talking about mammograms, colonoscopies, because the results could be so much different if you wait too long.
Yes, and early on, it's really important to note that Timpanogos Hospital and really all hospitals across the state have worked closely with our legislature and with the CDC, always with the first priority to be what is best for the overall health of our patients. And early on, when we didn't know a lot about this virus, we felt that the safest thing to do was for people to stay home and only come in if they had an urgent or emergent need. But as we found out this virus is not going away, this is going to be an ongoing issue, we have to reevaluate that. And the reality is there are people with untreated medical problems who are sitting at home, and these things are going to become more of a health risk than the virus ever would. Cancer is no exclusion.
Exactly. We're not talking about elective things here. This is something that you need to be checking out for your body every single year.
Yes.
What is Timpanogos doing to make women feel a little bit more safe in the hospital?
They really are going above and beyond to create a safe screening experience. It starts by having appointments separated such that after the test is done, there's time to wipe down the machine, which they've always done. But extra measures like wiping down chairs, wiping doorknobs, we're not doing intakes with paper and pen anymore. And every person who comes into the hospital, healthcare provider, patient, or visitor, is screened for symptoms, a temperature is taken, and masks are worn.
That's wonderful.
So it really is very safe.
It is very
to do
safe.
this.
So is it still recommended that women should get a check every year? Or
Yes.
should it be more than that?
They should have a physical exam by their primary doctor, and they should have a screening mammogram every year beginning at age 40.
Well, and a mammogram is just not that big a deal.
No.
I know a lot of people, a lot of women who haven't done it before, it's the idea scares them, but I mean, it's a very easy process.
Yeah, make it a lunch date.
Make it a lunch date. Maybe even, I guess I would say do it with a girlfriend. Nisha and I did it a couple of years ago. We had a truck pull up, and it was like the mammogram bus, and it was really, really so easy. But if you have had issues, maybe you go back more than once a year, right?
Yeah, or if you're high risk, if there's a strong family history, or perhaps people who carry a mutation that increases risk for breast cancer, they need to come in more often.
And what age do you recommend?
Depending on the situation, standard recommendations is age 40. And annual after that. But if there is a strong family history, particularly if family members have been younger than 40 at the time of diagnosis, we even start screening in 20s, in the 20s.
If you have a risk in your family.
Yeah.
How do people get more information if they're thinking, I need to set up my mammogram? What do they do?
A screening mammogram for women over 40 can be done without even an order from a primary care doctor. And you just go to timphospital.com/mammogram.
Perfect. That's the phone number, and we'll put the information on our website. Jennifer, thank you so much for coming on the show today. All right, coming up next, there is a bike for every personality. Everything you need to know about biking coming up.
We've missed short drives to see friends, long drives to see family. We've missed road trips, car camping, heck, we've even missed commuting. We're grateful to be getting back on the road, and Les Schwab wants to help you drive safe, just like we always have. To help get you rolling again safely, we're happy to offer up to $160 off a set of 4 select tires. Swing by, because we've missed you too, or book online at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing matters.
Nuttall Sewing Centers has plenty of machines in stock, and we're receiving more every week intended for events that have been canceled. Manufacturers like Bernina, Brother, Baby Lock, Handy Quilter, and Grace have authorized us to sell at bigger discounts than ever. Right now, get super savings on long arm quilters. We're having a huge sale on thousands of bolts of name brand top quality quilt prints as low as $4.88 per yard. All 4 Nuttall's locations are open. Check our website for hours. Shop in store or buy online and pick up curbside. Nuttall's, always the best prices, service, support, and brands. NuttallBernina.com.
I heard about the AC guys just right from a friend. I called them first. I was surprised when they recommended I call some other companies for a comparison.
At Just Right, we do recommend you get 3 bids.
After talking with the others, I was more sure than ever that they were just right.
At Just Right, we guarantee our work for 10 years and include 2 years free maintenance. Schedule your free estimate at justrightair.com.
You're never too hot, you're never too cold, you're always just right.
Who's popping, who's cracking, who's fixing your back? Dr. Calvin's Clinic. Who's popping, who's cracking, who's fixing your back? Dr. Calvin's Clinic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Calvin. We've been in business for over 17 years, treating thousands of patients just like you. If you suffer from headaches, neck pain, low back pain, give our office a call. Or even if you've been injured in an auto accident, we can help you become pain-free again.
11111 Dr. Calvin.
Good Sense on Good Things Utah, brought to you by America First Credit Union.
So Nick Markosian is our announcer stepping in for Brian today. He's also, of course, the owner of Markosian Auto. And he's a little bit into biking, I can see. Nick, this is something, though, you can do right now during a pandemic. So biking is so popular.
Yeah, so since the virus hit, Nisha, bike sales have exploded. If you go into any local bike shop, not only do they not have any new bikes, everybody's used bikes are in there getting tuned up and repaired. And then I don't know if you've noticed, but you go along Wasatch Boulevard, it's like I-15 of bikes.
It's so true. Well, I like to go and hike in Corner Canyon, and that is really busy right now for biking. Are these all of yours?
They're all mine.
These are all yours, and this actually isn't the extent of your collection, right?
Right. I'm the used car salesman that collects bikes.
But this is your hobby. It's what you love to do, and there's a different bike for each personality or each trail.
Yeah, and you really need to put some thought into bikes because they're not cheap. You want to make the right decision when you're getting involved in it. I brought probably our family favorite. My son John Paul takes this to Skyline for school, and it's an e-bike. And I wanted to show you this fun little seat. It's called a Mac Ride.
What is that?
So I can put my little kids up to 6 years old on this bike. They hold on to the handlebars and they absolutely love it. It's a total blast, and it really gives them a good feel for how bikes work.
Can you move that seat around? Can you position it in different spots?
Yeah, well, no, it only goes up front, but you can move it back. You can lower these things for longer legs. And then all you do is put a little ring on your bike. It's super easy to put on. I have a ring on this bike and a ring on that bike. And it's just super fun for the kids. We really enjoy that thing.
Nick, where would you take the e-bike?
Okay, so Jordan River Parkway. That's a great,
beautiful
fun
spot.
Yeah,
I
and
like
it's
that.
just so fun and easy. I like to what I call park hop with my kids. We stop at parks along the way on Jordan River. Murdoch Trail in Utah County. If you go north, the Legacy Trail. There's just so many great trails in Utah, and it's so fun to see people taking advantage of. They're expensive, you know.
What's the little guy right in front?
So this thing is the best $40 investment you could ever make. This has made training wheels totally obsolete. Kids know how to ride bikes instinctively by having the pedalless bike. And,
no pedals on that
two-year-olds.
one. So they're just pushing themselves along, then they lift their feet up and they get the feel of the balance.
Yep, and then it's done. No training wheels. You skip that step.
You don't bike that. You don't use that one, right?
No.
Okay.
The 3-year-old
All of these,
and 5-year-old.
just not that one. What about the one next to it?
Okay, so this is my road bike. Road bikes are super fast, super snappy. They're really convenient and practical because you don't have to pack them up anywhere. You can go straight from your house. And I don't care where you live in Utah, you've got great bike riding wherever you live, right out of your house. So for practicality purposes, this is a great bike. However, it's pretty, it's good for the road, and that's about it.
Nick, the tires are different than the other bikes you brought.
They're skinnier, they're slicker, and they're very fast. I mean, this is a very fast bike. The other thing is the frame is super stiff, and so it just is very responsive, and more of your power is going to speed rather than maybe making the ride a little more smooth.
We have about 60 seconds left.
Okay.
What is this bike next to that one?
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking,
I
okay.
love mountain biking. The problem with mountain biking is you got to take your gear and you got to put your bike in a car and go somewhere, unless you're Nisha and live near Corner Canyon.
Yeah, that's so true. Then you just bike that way.
So it's something to really think about, folks. They're expensive, they're awesome things, but you really want to buy something that you're going to use a lot. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for a mountain bike. But man, are they fun.
This seat over here looks a little more cushy than the other ones we're looking at.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. This is the new rage in cycling. It's called a gravel bike. And I use it also as my commuter bike. I love this thing, the panniers. Super cool.
Because you
I
can
put
pack
that,
everything in there on the,
yeah,
on
and
the
I
side.
commute with it. I take these big, thick tires that are good for off-road, and I put these tires on the bike when I'm going to use it as a commuter. And, you know, there's just tons of gravel roads, tons of possibilities. You could have your family on an ATV, which I've done, or a Jeep, and you can ride on the bike while they go in their ATV and have fun. We do that all the time. And this is just like the growth area of cycling. And it's just so versatile. You can use it for so many different things.
Looks like a mountain bike, but a little bit more versatile, a little bit lighter.
Yeah, and you can use it for mountain biking, you can use it for gravel, you can use it for, you know, it's extremely versatile. So if you're kind of new to cycling and you want something that can do it all,
That was my question for you. If I had to get one bike, where would I start?
The e-bike, it depends on your level of fitness. If you just want to get out and have fun with your family, you're going to use this thing. And it's super fun.
Nick, does your wife bike with you?
Sometimes.
How many bikes does she have?
She has a road bike that is just beautiful as the day it was new 5 years ago.
I know how that goes.
And then we have another e-bike, just very similar to this, and we'll take the kids out on the e-bikes and have a blast.
If you want to get started, everybody need more information, make sure you look up this segment online so you can see each of these bikes. Go to abc4.com/GTU. All this talk about biking has made us hungry. Up next, we're getting a bite of some of our favorite Thai food in Salt Lake City.
And still ahead, break out the summer games. We're playing a new outdoor game perfect for the holiday weekend. Then, see where you can order the most patriotic cookies just for the 4th. GTU is back, live, right after this.
Cabinets and mantle for Good Things Utah, provided by Maple Landing Custom Cabinets and Woodworking.
This week on The View, Mark Cuban and Tony Award winner Ben Platt bring their views to the Emmy Award-winning View. Because now when it matters most, this is the place to be heard. The Emmy Award-winning View on ABC.
Over these past months, we've all experienced changes and a great deal of reflection. But here's a change you can truly be excited about. Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, permanently removes the fat from your stomach, hips and thighs, and back.
I walked past mirrors. I didn't want to see any of that. I can't even tell you how excited I am about Sono Bello and what they've done for me.
I'm just living my best life now because I'm being the best that I can be.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Plus, get $250 off instantly. You deserve to do something for you. Call 1-888-634-9939 or go to sonobello.com now.
We closed our doors to keep you safe. Now, we open them with our pledge to continue to keep you safe. Whether it's curbside, delivery, or you're dining in with us, there's always a reason. The Utah Restaurant Association invites you to taste Utah. Let's eat out safely.
If you've been injured in a car accident, even if it wasn't your fault, you still have to deal with the consequences, like overdue medical bills, car repairs, and worse, insurance companies that try their hardest not to pay their fair share. No need to worry, though. The advocates are here to help. Insurance companies will take your case more seriously when an advocate is involved and are less likely to try to push a low settlement. Call us today and have all of your questions answered by an advocate attorney. The sooner you call, the sooner we can get to work for you, and the better we can help. We'll figure out exactly how much your case is worth and fight for every dollar you deserve. We can also help take care of your more immediate needs, whether it be getting into a rental car or making sure your medical bills don't damage your credit. And if you need us to, we'll come to you at home, at work, or at the hospital. So don't wait. Call the advocates today. Call 801-355-5550. That's 801-355-5550. You deserve an advocate.
Nominate your community advocate today at abc4.com.
Floor and tile installation provided by Wasatch Builders and Repair.
Mai Tai in Salt Lake City has such a loyal fan base. I'm part of it. It has fresh cuisine and it's addictive. It's so easy to keep going back once you give it a try. So Dina talked to the owner, Dee, a good friend of us all here on Good Things Utah. And this is today's Save the Faves.
Mai Tai is a favorite local spot at our station. George and Richard love it here, Dee. They come in to see you all the time. They sent the right person today because I love Thai food. How long have you guys been here?
This is our 13 years, and we opened on February 29, 2008.
And you run it with your family?
Yes, this is a family-owned business, a small one.
Oh, and people just love it. Your regulars rave about it. I can't wait to dig in. What is it that you're going to be making today?
This is a papaya salad. That's a shredded green papaya. And we have a green beans, little carrot just to make a color, nice, and tomato, some peanut there, and limes.
Oh, I've never tried a papaya salad. Everything looks so fresh. Okay, so what are the first steps?
The first step, you can just, I already have papaya, green papaya there, and we just put everything in there. Just put the green beans and shredded carrot, tomato, and we just smash them up.
Ooh,
you
yeah.
know, sometimes the Thailand, they have petals and mortar, but we just do this one because it's a bit easier for us. So we smash them, and if people like spicy, we can put a little bit Thai chili in there, just
so
only
you
a
can
little
get
bit.
it made to order depending on how much spice you can handle or not?
That's correct.
Oh, love it.
Our special thing is the sauce. We have the papaya sauce, have a tamarind, garlic.
Is this sweet?
This is sweet and sour, and a little bit salty. And have tamarind, fish sauce, sugar, and fresh limes in there. So we put one more in there too. So, and then we just mix them all together and ready to go.
That looks amazing. I can't wait to give this a try. Let's do that, and then we're gonna hop in the kitchen and you're gonna show us a little more.
This is called pad see ew. It's a big fat noodles, come from the rice noodles. And this is Richard's favorite. And we add the soy sauce, sweet soy sauce, broccoli, and eggs in there. And it's very popular, and it's kind of smoky taste.
Oh, I see why this is his favorite. This is so delicious.
And if you want spicy, you can add sambo in there too.
Oh, so good. I'm gonna scarf this whole thing. If people wanna come in, see you guys, get some of this delicious food, what's the address?
We located at 3rd West and 1425 South. It's in Salt Lake City.
Perfect.
And you can look us up on Facebook under Mai Tai Asian Cuisine.
Awesome. Do it. You will not regret it. So delicious. Thanks so much for showing me around and cooking for me today, Dee.
And I'm so thankful for my customer that been here for, the last 13 years.
I can see why. I can see why they love it. Thank you, Dee.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Dee, you have loyal customers because we all love you so much. Thank you, Dina. It's all of our faves here at the station. When you're done with that Thai dinner, which Reagan and Saray, we have to go in. We have to go say hi to Dee.
Oh, my gosh.
You need something sweet. What do you two have?
Those noodles, when she said the big fat noodles, we don't order that ever. So we've got to go and try that.
Yeah, I know.
We're doing sweet over here.
Yes, we are. Okay, so these are the most beautiful cookies. They are the owners, Caitlin and Tiffany of Make the World Sweet. And look how cute those cookies are.
Well,
and they're festive.
They're not only cute, they're delicious. McCall never eats anything. Our producer, McCall, and she just ate half a cookie.
And you aren't necessarily the sweet person, and
I'm
you were
really
eating?
not either. They're so good. They've got that really soft, doughy, and then the frosting on the top, however they make that.
Yeah.
It's like melts in your mouth.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. By the way, Make the World Sweet, they love to do
look how cute those
charity. Oh, those are pretty.
They do all sorts of cookies.
All kinds of birthdays, events, weddings. If you have a little small get-together and it's festive and there's a theme, they are the people to make your cookies. Their main goal, too, is to give back to the community. So they have given back for good causes, such as for veterans and for just recently the Evans Entourage as a foundation for cystic fibrosis.
That is so great. I love when you have a platform and you can do something.
Something good, right?
Yeah, something good. But these are perfect
perfect for 4th of July.
4th of July or anything else that's coming up, graduation.
I wonder how long it would take if we ordered.
A few days. That's what they need, some lag time. So you can order on Facebook or Instagram. Just put in your order. They want at least 12, like a dozen, if they're going to make cookies, and that's what you want, right?
Well, I definitely, I want more than a dozen. Really.
I know, like 2 dozen at Make the World Sweet, Instagram, Facebook. We're going to have a link on our website, abc4.com/GTU.
Mish, in a second, I'll bring one over to you. Girls, Natalie's birthday is coming up. I think those would be absolutely perfect for her. Hey, as we send you to break, we want to remind you that 500,000 masks are arriving by plane in Salt Lake City this morning, set to be delivered to Utah teachers and students this fall. That is the plane, the Dreamlifter, the Boeing Dreamlifter, just landing here in Salt Lake City. Those masks are inside. It's right on schedule this morning, supposed to land about 9:30, so we're right in there, Salt Lake International Airport. So Governor Herbert is there to greet that plane, and we're going to check in with news a little bit later. But there it is, on the ground now here in Utah with all of those masks inside. GTU Live will be back right after this.
Coming up on the next midday, the ballots are in, but it could take days to learn who won Utah's GOP nomination for governor. We'll update you on where the results stand from yesterday's election.
And Brian, I'm tracking increasing winds and a monsoonal flow in the next midday.
Healthy, safe communities. That's the goal. We can do it by being smart and responsible. Stay informed with updated reports on ABC4 News and abc4.com. We're there for you.
We have been patiently waiting. You've been patiently waiting. From the depths of the ocean to the deserts of Utah, we are ready to explore, discover, and learn at Loveland Living Planet Aquarium again. Welcome back, explorers. Visit thelivingplanet.com/welcome back for information on how to visit the aquarium.
Are you ready to shed those extra pounds, lose that stay-at-home weight? Skinny Utah is open and will customize a program that fits you and your budget.
We have a 20-pound promise. If you follow our program, you'll lose at least 20 pounds in 40 days.
Your program is 100% natural, no prepackaged meals, drugs, or hormones. And for June only, 25% off all of our programs. Call us today or visit skinnyutah.com to schedule your free consultation.
Just when you thought you were done painting, you discover paint bleed under your tape. Not with Frog Tape. Frog Tape is the only painter's tape treated with patented paint block technology. Paint block reacts with the water in latex paint to form a micro barrier against paint bleed, giving you the sharpest lines possible. Get professional results with Frog Tape. No messy lines, no paint bleed. For sharp lines, every time, Frog it.
Winco, we do everything. Everything. Everything to save you money. Top quality and no membership fees ever. Winco.
In Harriman at Anthem Park Boulevard and Mountain View Corridor.
The Tamron Hall Show on ABC4, weekdays at 2.
Furnishings and set design for Good Things Utah, provided by Gatehouse No. 1.
So all those parents out there are trying to figure out if school's going to start or not start in regular session, and school's also scrambling to figure out day to day. The U.S. pediatricians are recommending, and they made a bold statement, by the way. The American Academy of Pediatrics issued a report to recommend that students do go back to school to have physical interaction, or at least be in school to get their education.
And not just coming this week, and I think a lot of parents waiting to hear, will it be virtual? Will it be a combination of classroom and virtual? If your child is compromised, do you send them? So this is interesting coming from them now this week.
And these are, again, experts in pediatrics. So they're saying, what's the downside of, and then the risk is too high to not have them go to school. The goal is to have students physically present in school, and there are reasons why you don't want that. You don't want higher transmission. We don't have a vaccine yet. And teachers, that's something else to think about. A third of the teachers are above 50 years old, even though, contrary, the kids haven't been getting them or infected as much as adults, right? So the kids might be safer, but the teachers might not.
Are more at risk. There will be changes. My mom likes to go in and read with the kids. She goes into the first grade classroom, and that, Mom, might not happen this fall, or you might have to do that in a different way. I mean, all those books, I think teachers are looking at, do I let the students touch those? Do we not touch books this fall? I think all of that being discussed.
Right.
I will say on the positive side, my kids have missed school.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, they do. They miss seeing their teachers, seeing their friends. Yes.
So you can't make schools 100% safe. You can't even say that at grocery stores or anywhere you really go, even here, right?
Well, and schools it's somewhere where there are a lot of people in one room. So it is risky.
They will have to figure out how to distance. They do recommend kids be outdoors as much as possible. Can you have class outside? But they said without a physical classroom for children to attend is a far greater risk to student health and then the coronavirus itself.
The mental health. The mental health. There's something about that place is comforting.
Yeah.
And I really, when my 15-year-old goes, I kind of miss school, I go, do you?
Are you going to be saying that if we go back 6 months later?
Can I get that on recording? Put that on, yeah, speaking to my microphone, because she hasn't said that. And now she's really missing. It's just that sense of camaraderie, that sense of normalcy that we all are craving, like something that is the usual, and that's what school is.
Well, even for Natalie, college, I mean, it is going to be one of those things where you don't really know exactly how that's going to work for her.
Did you say that? Did you say
I'm
college?
sorry.
Don't say college.
I have 6 weeks. I have 6 more weeks before college.
You gotta love on her every day.
To be a reality. All right, so speaking of those Utah students, Sarah Martin over on our news desk to give us an update on that plane. Sarah, we saw that it landed. Is it still taxiing on that runway?
Good morning, ladies. Yes, it is still taxiing on that runway. 500,000 masks coming to Utah for Utah teachers and Utah students. These masks will go directly to the classrooms, and they are cloth masks. We have a reporter on scene here. Rosie Nguyen is there. Rosie, what are you seeing so far? What's the experience like there on the tarmac?
Yeah, hi, Sarah. A plane just landed here with about 500,000 masks that will be distributed to teachers and students all across the state as they resume school later this fall. Now, this is part of the initiative called A Mask for Every Utahn. We're told this plane is a Boeing Dreamlifter, which is a converted 747-400 large cargo freighter. Officials say the cost of this flight was donated by Boeing, and this is the company's 12th COVID-19 transport mission since the beginning of this pandemic. Now, Governor Gary Herbert is here along with members from the Utah State Board of Education and Utah's congressional delegation. They're helping with unloading the masks from the plane. We're expecting a press conference with multiple people, including Governor, to start around 10:15. Now, this press conference is supposed to replace the state's weekly COVID-19 press conference. We're going to wrap up here so we can go get some shots of everyone unloading from the plane. So for now, I'll toss it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Rosie. While you're there, can I ask you, I mean, watching this plane taxi in, it is a massive plane. I understand it's a converted Boeing 747. I mean, what is it looking like to you? This is 500,000 masks. How are you feeling right there out on the tarmac? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Sarah, sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you, but I think the question is, what am I seeing as the plane is coming in with the mask? I mean, the plane is pretty big here. I mean, I'm expecting if this was a passenger plane, it would fit at least 200 to 300 people on here. 500,000 masks, I can only imagine how many boxes that is. We're gonna head on over to see if we can get a look inside of that cargo plane for you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rosie. I appreciate you being there on the ground. We're excited to see those masks coming here to Utah students and Utah teachers. We're going to give it back to Good Things Utah now. We'll keep an eye on that press conference from the governor. We will have that live for you, but until then, we'll go back to Good Things Utah.
All right, thank you, Sarah. Okay, with those masks on, you can safely social distance gaming. This is the hottest thing right now. You know, cornholes. I
love that game.
Cornholes. Well,
it's really
this is
fun.
A kind of variation, but with buckets.
I actually think this looks even more tricky.
It does.
I'm not good at cornhole, and I may not be good at this either.
So the goal is to reach 21, and so you have the numbers on each bucket. So you have teams, and you have to find out whoever can make it in the bucket and reach 21 first wins the game.
Okay.
So this is called the beanbag buckets. You can get it at Cabela's for $60, but it's lightweight. You can take it any. Okay, go, Rick.
So 21. So what
games.
Are you trying to go one first?
Well, you're too close.
Somebody's competitive.
Well, you're that close.
Well, it's like goal. It's like you're.
Are you underhanded?
No.
What are you doing? Oh,
Wait. Okay, wait. Top one? No. No. Okay. And then it reaches you, so you can use those beanbags.
Thank you.
How about the first one? How about number 4?
Does golf help your skills?
I was gonna say.
Because I don't know, you're doing a lot better than I am.
I don't know. I need a couple more. I'm gonna try the fourth.
Yes, I got it. Yeah, but now you have
Good
to do it how many more times?
Well, if you're one of my kids, I would say a lot. I would say keep going, keep going. That didn't take long enough.
Oh my goodness.
That's a fun game, though.
I like
that is good. And then do the buckets come off, or you just take them all out?
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Oh, God.
Jay, you're awesome.
Jay, we appreciate you getting the
He's on the
beanbags
floor
back.
right now. Tossing.
Oh, he just got one in accidentally. Good job, Jay. Very good.
Okay.
All right, so I have information about sheets. About washing your sheets. So, according to this sheet expert, I love that there's an expert for everything. This sheet expert says it depends on who you are, basically. If you are a girl in jammies, you can probably wait longer to wash your sheets. If you're like a sweaty teenager in gym shorts,
How many times?
maybe you should wash them more than once a week.
No.
So that's what they're
Do
saying.
you wash your boys' sheets?
Probably once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah, I do mine once a week. I do mine on Sundays, and I get
That's your day.
super weird about it because I love it. I have white sheets and I get them all clean
all
and I
cozy.
bleach them, and then I put, when you make your bed and
So
to
every
get in your
2
bed
weeks?
that night.
Every 2 weeks?
Every week I do.
I do every
2 weeks.
Every other week, yeah.
I mean, sometimes I let the boys go a little bit longer, but it's probably not a good idea. I don't know. Although my kids they're like shower crazy.
Are they?
Yeah, they take a lot of showers.
Really? Because teenage boys have this unique smell that only teenage boys
I
have.
know. My boys are
I'm
not
sorry,
that
guys.
smelly.
You do.
I would say.
There's like a smell, a boy smell.
I think it's just because they shower a
I feel
lot.
like you're right because Graham's room usually smells worse than Eleanor's room.
There's
I don't
some
know
boys
why.
Girls smell better than boys. That's just a thing. That's the thing. All right, so it also says linen. If you have linen sheets or linen duvet, it's more durable and you don't have to wash it as much. And then they do give advice on duvet covers because you're not sleeping on them all the time. You can absolutely wait. You could do that once a month, every couple months. Your duvet covers don't get as
your duvet cover, your new one. What is that fabric?
I don't know. Isn't it so soft?
I like it for summer because it's lighter. Like
it is lighter. I will look and see where I ordered it. I think I saw it on Instagram, of course.
Mine's durable. Like, I mean, that thicker fabric is more durable, but in the summer it starts getting really hot.
The thing about duvet covers, it's such a pain to take on and off.
I know. I just
Especially
washed mine and it was a pain.
if you have a down comforter because then all the feathers start coming out.
So it's the how often do you wash it, and maybe not
Once a month
as
is
much
okay.
during the summer. Nick, come on out here. Nick Markosian filling in for Brian. We're gonna social
happy to
distance
have
and
you
all
here
of us.
today.
Well, you guys have been I'm trying to social distance here, but
yes, we will. We got it.
you guys have been super gracious. Thank you so much.
Nick,
And I just gotta say, I love what this show does. It promotes small businesses.
Thank you.
And it's just awesome to be a part of it. So thank you very much for having me.
Are you going on a bike ride today?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. How many miles will you
I'm
do
thinking
today?
mountain biking, and I think I might drive up to Park City and wave to you while you're golfing.
Okay, well,
there you go.
This is true.
So Nick, you can't be on Good Things Utah without beating Reagan in some sort of
Go ahead.
backyard
Competition.
game.
Try.
So see what you can do.
I don't know. She's got an unfair advantage with her mad golfing skills.
Oh, 4.
Whoa,
You got the
okay.
4 easily.
Is that beginner's luck?
Yeah, that
Yes,
was,
it
that
is.
was nice.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Cabela's is so fun too. Like, I love Cabela's.
I know you could be in there for hours
There's
picking out different
so
activities.
many things in Cabela's.
Just one of the games that they have at Cabela's. We'll put the list on our website, everybody, abc4.com/GTU. Nick, will you come back?
I'd love to come back.
you.
I had a blast.
We know it. Nick, thank
But I am
you
glad
so
it's
much.
over.
Thank you for watching.
Make
Bye,
good things
everybody.
happen.
It's Big O Tire's July 4th Spectacular Savings Event. This week only, get a free conventional oil change with our special buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with installation purchase. Hurry, these savings end July 4th, only at Big O Tires.
For homebound patients, there's a new option for quality in-home medical care. AMG Senior Medical Group, bringing house calls back to Utah seniors. AMG providers come directly to your home or care facility, offering all the services of a traditional family practitioner's office. We accept all major insurances, and our services will not cost you more than an office visit. To see if you qualify, call us today at 801-716-7008. AMG Senior Medical Group.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Orton, board-certified plastic surgeon and host of The Doctors. If you've tried every fad diet and extreme workout and still struggle with stubborn body fat, then it's time you call Sono Bello. I've personally performed thousands of body fat removal procedures, and the results I've seen achieved by the highly skilled experts at Sono Bello are truly outstanding.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Eliminate fat on your stomach, thighs, and back. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. That's $250 off your stomach, back, even your thighs.
With Sono Bello, you can permanently remove stubborn fat and in just one visit.
Call 1-888-507-9935 or go to sonobello.com.
The open road has always symbolized America's freedom, and in these uncertain times, Big O Tires understands how important reliable transportation is. That's why we have no credit-needed financing available. So when the world is ready, you will be too. Only at your locally owned Big O Tires.
ABC4 Weather, Utah's most accurate forecast for 9 years.
A brand new view starts live right now. Covering the spread. As Dr. Fauci makes a shocking warning about a possible nationwide spike in COVID cases.
I would not be surprised if we go up to 100,000 a day.
More Republicans are speaking out about covering up for safety.
The stakes are too high for this political debate about pro-Trump, anti-Trump mask to continue.
Put on the mask. It's not complicated.
So why is the president still not making a commitment to cover up?
His decision whether to wear a mask.
And Shark Tank star, billionaire entrepreneur, and Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban is live to talk about advising the White House on reopening the economy and how he says the idea of a president